Hi, Leslie Koo here. Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, and Turkey, they have recently signed a new defense pact. In a nutshell, it means any attack on any one of the three states, it means it's an attack on three of them. And the other two states will come to the rescue. This is the essence of the defense pact. But the thing is, I see this new pact, this new cooperations, mutual agreement, opens the path wider for China weapons to go to the Arab world. Why do I say that? First of all, Saudi Arabia is definitely looking for another options for its weapons. Firstly, it has seen the performance of US weapons during this US-Iran war. Iran is a country which has been sanctioned for decades, but it seems that there's limited impact of the US weapons on this war to take down Iran. So Saudi Arabia, as well as other Arab world nations, they can see it. It's pretty clear. And secondly, US defense weapons have not been able to protect Saudi and other Arab world nations against the attack of Iran. Even though the attack were mainly on the US bases. But the thing is, if Iran at that time wanted to attack on other locations of Saudi Arabian soil, that could happen. So all this erode the confidence of Saudi Arabia on US weapons. That's one thing. And from the China weapon side, it has seen the performance of China fighter jets during the air fight between Pakistan and India. So that gives Saudi Arabia, as well as other nations of the world, confidence about China weapons. Since that, since the air battle between India and Pakistan, many countries have approached China, asking China about the different military items, for example, Indonesia. So this gives, the path, the gate open wider now for China weapons to the Arab world. And on top of that, we know that Saudi Arabia is very interested in getting help from China in terms of the infrastructure development, in terms of petrochemical development, so on and so forth. So Saudi Arabia will slowly gear towards the acceptance of China technology, China standard. And that means that adapting China weapons now, as well as more advanced China weapon in the future, for those that China willing to sell, it will be getting easier and easier. Even though Saudi Arabia is not short of cash. No, cash is never a problem. It's never an element in the equation of buying something. Right? So what if it has to maintain multiple defense systems, military systems? No issue. Right? I have the financial resources. I have the manpower. If I don't have enough locally, I can hire someone from external, so on and so forth, to maintain a multi-standard, multi-system defense system. No issue. Unlike many other nations, they have problems or resources, especially monetary resources in maintaining more than one standard of their military systems. Like for example, I buy European fighter jets, but my missiles I get it from the US. So it will conflict whether these two systems will talk to each other during battle or not. That is a difficult questions. It may present difficulties, especially when you upgrade European system, but I maintain the US systems. So, but for Saudi Arabia, it doesn't have that kind of difficulty in maintaining that, especially in terms of financial resources. So, it is possible that with high probability that Saudi Arabia will slowly get more or buy China weapons, especially now with Pakistan's being kind of a reviewer, right? Before buy any, let's say, Saudi Arabia wants to buy these missiles or these fighter jets from China. If Pakistan happen to have them, I'm sure Saudi Arabia will ask Pakistan, hey, this missile's good, this fighter jet's good. So, this kind of feedback, I'm sure Pakistan is more than happy to give Saudi Arabia. So, that's how I see it. In general, this new pact between Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Pakistan, besides protecting Saudi Arabia, it is also a wider path for China weapons to go into the Arab world. Of course, firstly is to Saudi Arabia. I'm pretty sure thereafter Qatar, UAE, so on and so forth will follow. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers.